Okay, so students, as we have already studied about the food and the requirement of food, so now we will study what is the requirement for our food, what is the utility of it, what are the nutrients which are present in food, and how can we cook food. Okay, so you can see in this screen. Uh, so this is the complete pyramid of food which our body required. So in this picture, you can see that there are many kind of nutrients which are required by the body. So before starting the nutrients, I want to explain that why there is a requirement of food in our body. So if you are taking all kind of food which is given in this pyramid, so this kind of food gives us energy to do work. It protects us from many kind of diseases, like if you are taking fruits, meat, fish, egg, and alternative sources. So these are the food which protect us from many kind of diseases. It builds and repairs the damaged body parts, and it helps us to grow. So we can say that there is a requirement of food for our body because it helps us to give energy, protect us from many kind of diseases, repair the damaged body parts, and it helps us to grow. Now, one by one, you can see the nutrients which are present in the body. Okay, so there are five kind of nutrients which are required by the body. These are fats, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Okay, these are the five kind of nutrients. So if a diet contains all type of nutrients, then we can say that this is a balanced diet. So the balanced diet means the diet which contains all types of food, that is known as balanced diet. So it means uh, in balanced diet, all kind of nutrients should be in right quantity. So all kind of food are having different quantities which should be taken in a limited quantity. Like carbohydrate should be taken in more amount, but fat should be taken in less amounts because fats can be stored in the body parts. You can see now the image of carbohydrate. So in carbohydrates, mainly there are two parts. One is starch and sugar. So starch and sugar are the two types of carbohydrates. And the food items which contain carbohydrates are, you can see this rajma, all kind of fruits like bananas, grapes. They all are contain carbohydrates. So the two categories of carbohydrates are starch and sugar. And examples of food items which contain starch are potato, rice, wheat, corn, rajma, banana, pineapple, oranges, peaches. They all are the examples of carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are also known as energy giving foods because they are giving energy to our body. Okay, so from the five kind of nutrients, carbohydrates and fats are energy giving food because they both are giving energy to our body. But carbohydrates are giving energy in less amount and fats are giving energy in more amount because little amount of fat can be give instant energy. Okay. So you know that when sports persons want to get quick energy, they are taking glucose. So why they are taking glucose? Because glucose is having instant energy, and by taking glucose they can get instant energy. Okay. So carbohydrates and fats, they both are energy giving food. Fats are also known as reserve tank of energy because they are giving energy instantly. So some examples of fat which are giving energies are oil, nuts, cheese, and the milk product. All the milk product are included in fats. Okay, so carbohydrates and fats are energy giving food. Now next comes protein. What are protein? Protein are known as bodybuilding food because they are building our body. Okay, so if you are taking milk, It means you are getting all kind of five nutrients, because milk is known as complete food. If you are taking milk, it means you are taking all five kind of nutrients, because it provides all nutrients. That is why it is known as complete food. Now, next category of nutrient is vitamins and minerals. So, vitamins and minerals are included in protective food, because they protect us from many kind of diseases. Um, the little amount of vitamin is required by the body, because only little amount of vitamin can give us more energy. And you know that there are six kind of vitamins which is required by the body, and these vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, D, E, and K. Okay, so all six kind of vitamins are essential for our body, and if we are not taking these all vitamins in proper amount, then a person can be suffer a particular kind of disease. Like if a person is not taking vitamin A, then he may be suffer from night blindness. And what is night blindness? In night blindness, a person is able to see in daylight, but he is not able to see in dim light. Okay, in daylight he is able to see, but in dim light he is not able to see. That kind of disease is known as night blindness. And if a person is not taking vitamin B, then he may be suffer from a disease that is known as beriberi. So vitamin B is also required. If a person is not taking vitamin C, then he may be suffer from bleeding gums, and that disease is known as scurvy. Okay, in scurvy gums may become loose, and bleeding is also there. And you know that gums are the base of teeth. So what will happen if the gums will become loose? If the gums will become loose, then teeth will also become loose, because our gums are the base of teeth. And vitamin D, if a person is not taking vitamin D, then he may be suffer from a disease that is known as rickets. Okay, in which skin can be ruptured and skin becomes dry. So the most important source of vitamin D is sunlight. You should sit in sunlight for some time if you want to take vitamin D properly. Okay, and the vitamin K. Vitamin K deficiency disease is known as blood clotting. Okay, the loss of blood clotting. You know that when any injury is there in our body, then blood can flow. But after some time, when blood stops, a layer of blood becomes there. Okay, so this layer stops the blood. And what will happen if the layer of blood clotting will not be there? Then blood will flow continuously. Okay, so what the vitamin K does? Vitamin D prevents the clotting. Okay, so the blood cannot be flow continuously, and the person cannot become anemic. So these all are the vitamins and their deficiencies. So if you want to prevent yourself from the particular vitamin deficiency disease, you have to take all the vitamins properly, and you can take vitamins from fruits. So all the fruits are having vitamins, and you have to take more leafy vegetables, more green leafy vegetables. Than if you are taking green leafy vegetables and fruits, then you are having vitamins. Now next comes fiber. Okay, you know that fiber is not performing any nourishment or not giving any nourishment to our body, but still they are required for the body. Why they are required for the body? Because it helps other food to pass through the digestive system and supports digestion. Okay, they are not giving any kind of nourishment, but still they are required because they helps in the process of digestion. And next, they helps in the smooth excretion of waste from the body, and they preventing constipation. Okay, in constipation means indigestion. Okay, now third is a high fiber. They help in the process of digestion. They help in the smooth excretion